Distance courses in the Ogham, the Celtic tree alphabet, are the most wonderful way to learn the vastness of the hidden energies and wisdom of individual trees. And not only do you learn the energy of each tree as you work through the Ogham alphabet, you also learn how each tree is actually a pathway through the wonderful other states of consciousness that are the Celtic Otherworlds. So I'm doing this brief video to invite you to enroll on our wonderful Distance Ogham course. How does it work? Well, basically for each of the trees, for each of the letters, if you like, of the Ogham Celtic alphabet, you receive a CD. The CD starts with a wealth of information about the tree itself, and incidentally you also get an information sheet showing the leaves, bark and fruit of the tree, and also a cosmology sheet showing how the energy of that tree fits into the total energies perceived by the Druid Celts, if you like, as to the nature of totality, as to the sacredness of the landscape and of the other worlds that touch and intermingle. So you receive your CD and your two sheets, and you're given quite deep information about the nature of the tree, and each of us can learn from that tree energy. It greatly expands our consciousness and our ability to understand our lives and deal with our lives and become empowered and, if you like, magical. And then the second half of each CD is a journey. I work with Maggie Pashley, and she leads you, accompanied by trance drumming, down the path of that tree, down the holly path, for example. You always start from your sacred centre. It's really important to start from your centre to have a very clear idea of what your centre looks like. Mine's a lake village in the west of Ireland. And so you journey along the pathway relevant to that tree. Sometimes you have to go down another tree's pathway to get to them, and they make the most wonderful combinations. You're not the same again when you've seen how these tree energies interlock and meld. And of course they're sacred pathways across this world, Middle Earth, or other worlds. And so you learn those states of consciousness. You pick up on the magical power implements of ancient Ireland. You contact the deities and spirits of place relevant to that pathway. And the important thing is that when you've done your journey, you correspond with myself, and we share to and fro correspondence about how you got on. And the purpose of this is to share your own progress along your own spiritual path. I feel I have a lot to offer because I've, for example, I did a 5-year social anthropological field study of spiritual forms new to the West. I've lived in utopian communities. I'm a member of a Druid group at Silsden, and I offer shamanic healings at Crystal Space in Silsden, where we're based. So I feel I've got a lot to share with you. I'm honoured to share with you, and certainly people feel that sharing the journey they make across the Ogham pathways is a rich and wonderful way to become a fuller, more magical human being. Thank you.